Oh man,
God.
Your faces were freaking priceless.
Hey gang, I'm JP and welcome back to Talking The Orville on Egotastic FunTime. Today we're going to have a great time talking about details that have come out for Season 2, Episode 1 of The Orville. I'm looking here at the Orville's official IMDb page to see that they've actually updated the summary for the very first episode of the upcoming season. I'll read it right now, but I'll use my best Fox announcer voice to help put you guys in the mood.
The Orville is recalled to Earth to receive a review from the Admiralty. While they are generally pleased with Captain Mercer, unfortunately Kelly gets into hot water and what appears to be a Krill saboteur in the midst of the Orville crew. Thursdays on Fox.
Wait, before you click away, do me a favor, subscribe to this channel. It means a lot to me.
Thanks, Scott. I appreciate it, but I got it from here, bud, all right? Also of note, check it out. It says the Orville Episode 2.1, 2018. Further proof that the show is on track to return this year. Huzzah! I really like saying huzzah. Now keep in mind, this episode is the actual episode that they took away from us in Season 1, which was supposed to be 13 episodes but got cut down to 12. From the summary, this seems like a much more appropriate Season 1 finale storyline to finish out the first season than the one that we actually got. After all the adventures the crew had in their first season and Kelly basically violating the Planetary Union's cultural contamination guidelines in the worst way possible, the ship coming back to Earth to get reviewed just makes sense. With Ed and Kelly meeting the Admiralty, that's a weird ass word, you guys, the Admiralty, I've never heard that. It's obvious looking back at Season 1 that Kelly did some things that the Union might find kind of reckless. She got herself abducted by an alien race and If the Stars Should Appear. She was in charge of the away team when John was almost lobotomized in Majority Rule. She threw herself into a cultural rights trial when she represented Bortus in About a Girl. In Cupid's Dagger, she neglected her duties during an important peace negotiation because she was getting smurfed by Derulio in her quarters. Oh, and not to mention, she was worshipped as a deity by people from a strange planet in another dimension for 1,000 or so years. Whatever. Yeah, the Union is gonna be a little upset with her, even if she had good reasons for doing everything she did. The summary also says there appears to be a Krill saboteur in the midst of the Orville crew, and I don't know what to think about that. What they're saying is that someone aboard the Orville is a Krill spy. Just like the Krill had a spy on the science station in the pilot episode. Remember, there was that guy, he wanted to steal the anti-banana ray. But who could be a Krill spy on the ship? I mean, I'm guessing it'll be whoever we see on the ship in the first episode that we don't recognize. Just like in Firestorm, where we knew someone was going to die in the beginning of the episode, but we didn't know who it was going to be. Then right off the bat, there's a guy in engineering that has one line of dialogue and a close-up shot, and we knew right away, oh, that guy's gonna die. But there might not be a Krill spy at all on this ship. It might just be the Union is getting paranoid or getting some wrong information or something like that, which is exactly what the Krill would want them to believe. And a couple other things I want to bring up about the first episode of Season 2, which I'm currently calling the Admiralty Strikes Back, because they haven't told us what it's called yet, and that's as good a name as any. I'm assuming that the episode is gonna have a scene with a bunch of Union fleet admirals in it, including ones we haven't met yet. Before Season 1 began last year, there were rumors that Patrick Stewart and Scott Bakula were already signed on to do cameos on the show in the first season, but it never happened. Many of us theorized that if they were going to be on the show, if they're going to do a cameo, small or big, it might be during the final episode, the finale. But the finale was taken away from us. It was removed, stripped from our purview, if that's a word. Do you guys think it's possible that Sir Pat Stew and Mr. Scott Back will be playing admirals during the scene? Let me know in the comments if you do. I hope so, because I want to see them on the show. But also, no, I want Patrick Stewart to play the crotchety yet wise groundskeeper at Union Point who doesn't want any trouble, but he'll fight when he's challenged. And I really want Scott Bakula to be my best friend. Here's another thing I noticed while looking at the Orville's IMDb page. When you look at episodes, it says there are 26, 12 for Season 1 and 14 for Season 2. It looks like we might only be getting 14 episodes in the new season, you guys, and that sucks. I'm, of course, grateful to get any amount of episodes, but I can tell you right now that 14 is not enough! I've been thinking about the entirety of Season 1 over the last few weeks, you guys, and I realized something the other day, and it kind of surprised me. Kelly's my favorite character. I'm pretty sure she is my favorite character on the show. She's got the most interesting story, at least to me. She's like the one that feels the most real. I can see her side in arguments, and I can see her point of view and everything. And I think, oh my God, I think Kelly's the star of the Orville and they're keeping it a secret. Okay, that's it. That's all I wanted to talk about today, and I talked about it. How about you? How do you think Kelly is gonna get out of hot water with the Admirals? Are we finally gonna get that Patrick Stewart cameo that was rumored to supposed to happen in season 1 and never did? You can let me know by joining the conversation below. And of course, as more information comes out about season 2 of the Orville, I'll be right here on the YouTubes talking about it. So stay tuned. And if you like my damn show and you want to help me create future content, I'd super appreciate it if you consider clicking on that Patreon link in the description of this video and becoming one of my patrons. Kelly willing, of course. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to my stupid show. It really does mean the world to me. I'll see you very soon, and as always, I hope all your times are egotastic fun times. Love you, bye-bye.
Egotastic FunTime, we're gonna have a great time. Egotastic FunTime, give me all your money. Give him all your money. You will find it funny. Just give me money. I love money. Give me all your 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 money.